Welcome back to Forasen Education, this is Ed. Today we're going to be talking once more about Farmmi, going to ticker FAMI. This company is a leading agricultural e-commerce technology enterprise which aims to build a global trading platform for agricultural products. FAMI, or Farmmi, manages an industry chain of internet making or marketing for agricultural products with technology research and development, family farm development, and product processing. Our products are sustainable, organic, green, and the products are basically under the healthy food category. Now, in terms of the latest news that this company has actually delivered on. So first one was on December, or actually this one was January 6, 2022, and Farmmi receives government leading enterprise designation and monetary award. So this one basically does talk about this award. We're honored to receive it for the important award, that kind of stuff in terms of talking about their developments and how much they have impacts, yada yada, just PR stuff. On December 28th, 2021, they talk about their sales growth with the latest win. So when you're talking about this one on December 28th, the CEO does talk about this is an important win, that kind of stuff. The sales is amazing. We're very happy off it, but basically this is the last order for the dried mushroom slices is the one of company's long-term customers, which will export Farmmi's product to England, Southampton. So they won another repeated order. Now, anyway, I would imagine this order is actually big and it's not like a $50 order. On December 15th, 2021, they also received a kosher certificate for the 7th straight year to become one of 8 awarded Sunshine Factories designation. On December 13th, they mention as well continued sales expansion with the latest win. So it honestly looks like every now and then they just basically yell out, hey, we got another order. Come on, the stock is not going to fly off. And let's take a look a little bit into why they might be trying to basically mention at every stop that they've actually got an order. So currently speaking, their price over earnings is 2.13, which is not bad. Price over sales is 2.1, and the price over book is 0.18. Now, their gross profits in terms of profitability is around 17%, EBITDA 7.21, and net profit margin is around 6.51. Now, in terms of their current statistics, now, of course, they are around 25 cents. They did receive a 180-day extension from NASDAQ relating towards the minimum bid requirement. And this puts their minimum bid requirement for another 180 days until May 30th, 2022. But what's going to happen between now and then? Now, they're trying 2 different things, if you're able to see. They're trying to mention every small sales in hopes for it to kind of get maybe pump and dump or just get pull up into kind of a rally, and them getting above $1 for 10 consecutive days and then gaining their recompliance. Now, on the other side, they're doing something that would really hurt their chances of gaining compliance. So this was actually a vote that is happening. This one happened on December 20th, 2021, and it did pass. And this one here, the first one, increase of authorized share capital proposal. This is a proposal to approve an ordinary resolution that authorized share capital of the company to be increased from around $600,000 divided into 600 million ordinary shares into $6 million divided into 6 billion ordinary shares of par value. This means basically the creation of 5.4 billion new ordinary shares. Now, currently you're sitting at around 600 million shares and you're going into around 6 billion. You're adding 3 zeros to the equation. Now, that is never good news. You're basically diluting your company by around a factor of 10. That means if you have 1,000 shares in the new company after they sell or release those new ordinary shares, it will be a worth of what 100 is today. So if you have $1,000 worth of the stock, it will be worth around 100. Now, of course, a lot of people are going to be basically jumping in and saying, hey, if they release it and the stock stays basically around the same price, then the market capitalization increases without the stock dropping. Well, yes. But take a look at this massive drop. This is exactly what happens when a stock releases shares, and also it has a high risk of reverse split. Given that news that they are planning to release more shares, because why would they vote on it if they're not planning on to? And that is never good news for the stock, for the company itself. Now, institutional buyers seem to be a little bit sideways. So you got Morgan Stanley increasing their percentage by 50%, Jane Street Group adding around 1 million, but all that mainly happened in November. This news about the shares happened actually on November 15th. So previously, around November 15th, he had a lot of activity. Some of it is selling, some of it is buying. But post then, you have only around a handful. Jane Street Group, I do imagine this was actually processed before the 15th, but they have a position that was declared on the 16th. On the 22nd, this position here was a short of around by Blackstone by around negative 58,400 shares, and a Dutch bank added in December 21st, 27,515 shares. Now, if you would like to see more content like this, make sure to click the subscribe button and leave notifications on for this button. Also, don't forget to drop a like, and let's move on towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis standpoint of view, for FAMI, now there is a bunch of things happening. You got your moving averages here. Things are a bit of a snooze fest. Although the 10 SMA is climbing up and the 30 EMA is dropping down, which is kind of a bullish kind of trend. 200 SMA is dropping sharply. So that is as well is more of a better thing to see in terms of in the future, the stock has a chance of showing a bit better results in terms of being bullish on the moving averages. ADX is more of a bit sloppy. William percent R is sitting closer to the overbought than oversold. Perhaps just since it was around 22 cents and it's seen a bit that jump. So the stock is a little bit overbought than others would like it to be. MACD is a little bit mixed. There's nothing really going in one direction, but still remains somewhat bullish. Momentum is a positive around 0.03, but really not as high as it once was. It's very much close to zero and hugging that. Now, in terms of stochastic fast and stochastic slow, things are a little bit mixed. You're able to see a bit of buying, a bit of selling, but nothing really significant here that we can really talk about. Now, in terms of Bollinger Bands and moving average bands, we're taking a look. We're seeing 26 cents is the top and 21 cents at the bottom. Now, it's a bit flat. It's neither going downwards or upwards. So this indication kind of gives you a sense that it probably would propagate between the two. But what you got to worry about is this is just mainly going to move with news and just volumes. And currently, the volume is more just propagating and nothing significant is going on in either directions. Now, Fibonacci retracements shows you a 28 cents resistance, a 34, a 39, a 44, a 51, and a 59. The support is at 19 cents. Now, of course, there's a lot more resistances that you can actually go on and draw back on. But we're only focusing in since the last year or since the last few months. Now, in terms of price line action, there is a significant resistance that could be met somewhere around 25 cents, and then above there around 25.50 or 26 cents, and then 29 cents, 31, and then going a bit higher to 36, 39, 44, jumping a bit higher to 48, and then around closer to 59, although there is a few between here and then, 53, 57, 60 or 59, and then 66. It comes to the question, Ed, what do you think is going to happen here, realistically speaking? Well, honestly, from raising the shares from around 600 million to 6 billion, you're diluting by a factor of 10. And you most likely, if you do so before even reaching that compliance, it is only just trying to, it's a little bit inevitable for them to go for a reverse split, if that is the case, to reach NASDAQ compliance, unless they just want to move on to OTC and call it a day. Now, I don't think that this is a bad company per se, but the steps that the management has taken in terms of dilution and the risk of reverse split, that might really hurt your pockets. You don't believe me and you think I'm just basically saying a doomsday thing? Well, imagine you bought around 2018 at $6.97 and now per share it's around 25 cents. Now, with these sharp declines, this company seems to have a pattern of really dropping hard at a given time due to management decisions. What do you think about this one? Make sure to put down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps, we just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.